Previously on Randomcraft.
I've been to Discovery Island. I discovered Discovery Island. What do you think, Jimothy? Should we let him stay on the island?
I think you should let him be on the island. Wow, you're a smart
That is not what
horse.
he just made. Yeah. For pretending to be a horse, I declare the 2 dark marks upon you. I haven't seen anything scarier than what's about to happen to you.
All right, 'tis the wonderful land of Donut. Well, hello, ahoy, hello, ahoy there. And is this your shopping area?
This be it? You seem to have a dark mark.
I mean, it's possible. Oh, well, no, it's okay. No, it's cool. It's, no, it's cool. No. Oh, no. Okay. All right, never mind. Yeah, okay, I'll come back later. Okay, she appears to be over there, and she's still holding the sword. Oh, we're cool now, right? We're cool? No. I'm back. I don't think she's seen me. She's got all my stuff. Here we go. We're just gonna go behind this bush right here. Sneaky. Whoa! No! There was no dark. Oh. Okay. So listen. I talked to Shalllon, and he said that whole dark mark thing, you can just forget about it.
But the squid and I, we're not on such good terms, you know.
Oh.
I might have procured something from him.
What did you get? Something that can get rid of the dark mark for me? I want to be able to come over to Donut and not die. I'm very happy that you're not killing me right now, by the way. I'm very appreciative of that. What did you get?
A very rare treasure.
Ooh. You got a dragon egg. Ooh. 1 pledge of servitude? Oh. Okay, wait. So if I make a pledge of servitude, do I get the egg or do I get rid of the dark mark? I'll do servitude if I can get rid of the mark.
Yeah, we don't really like dark marks, but I mean, seeing as killing you several times didn't remove it, you might have to seek help elsewhere.
I'll talk to Shalllon about getting rid of the dark mark somehow. All right, well, thank you, I guess, for not killing me again.
You need, someone murdered.
Oh.
I could be persuaded.
I might take you up on that offer someday. Shalllon comes by and starts blowing stuff up in my base again. That might happen very quickly.
I'll murder him for free.
Oh, all right. I like that deal. Oh, I can probably figure out a really easy excuse for you to come do that. Okay, that will work. Captain Peanut Fish. Ahoy! Ahoy! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting episode of Randomcraft. We've got a few things we've got to do before we get our episode started today. Specifically, we're going to have to visit some of the homes of the other randoms because we need to do some shopping today. But first, if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and go ahead and leave a like on it for me. And if you have a comment or a question, please be sure to leave it in the comments below. And if you're one of the many people who are not yet a subscriber to the channel, please consider subscribing. It's fast, it's free, and it helps me bring you more great content just like this. And I would really appreciate it. To start, we're going to make our way through this dense mangrove swamp over here towards the land of Donut, where Captain Lady Peanut Fish, who you unfortunately saw dispatch me in the beginning of the video, lives with our Master of the Mustache, Dolans. Hopefully, she is not home at this time so I can safely do some shopping. The dark mark is unfortunately still purveying over me, so I want to be safe while I'm shopping. All right, Lady Peanut Fish is currently offline. We're going to make our way down to the shops and let's go do some shopping. I'm going to take 3 saddles because I need that. We're actually going to take a stack of TNT, so we're going to leave 8 diamonds there. All right, that's our first purchase. Next stop here is at Lagmonster's shop, the Crooked Cap. Look at this guy. This is pretty cool. Lag shop is a bookshop. So we've gotten 4 books. We got a Sweeping Edge. We got a Looting. We got a Fire Aspect. And we got a Sharpness 5. We're going to put together a really good sword with all this. I don't know if this is the home of the Enigma Man or if this is just his shop. Okay. Interesting. We have, ooh, lots of stuff for sale here. Oh, hello. Hello, Mork. Frog hats. Ooh, interesting. I would like some frog lights over at my base. I think yellow would actually be best. We need a good amount of packed mud. If it's going to be 2 each, then we're going to buy 3 stacks of those. I hate making mud. So, and I'm sure I'm going to use it, so I'm going to buy 2 stacks of mud as well. All right, very good. We are done, and we are going to make our way out of this jungle somehow, some way. Since the last episode, there have been a number of changes over here to Discovery Island. As you can see right here, I started digging out a little bit of a pit right here in the last episode, but I decided instead to put my nether portal right here as sort of an entry point into the island. The next thing that I added was this little hut over here past my brewing and enchanting hut, and this goes down into the area underneath my base. I've created this long hallway over to underneath my ship. This area right here serves a dual purpose. 1, I've got a ladder that's going right up to underneath my spaceship right there. And 2, I've got some bubble vaders over here. As I was exploring this cave, which happens to be right behind my crash site over there, it led me all the way down to this Deet Slate cave, and right over here we happen to have, conveniently, a zombie spawner. The other thing that I've done over here, in addition to do some pathing on this side of the island, is I created this bridge right here, a walkway over to a garden area. I desperately needed to get some farming going, especially wheat and potatoes and things like that. I wanted to get some sugar cane so I can start making some rockets and things like that. And it's always good to have pumpkins and melons. If I ever get any villagers that I'm going to trade with, that would be very handy. So I've set this entire farm area up over here right now. So one of the things we're going to do in today's episode is we're going to transform this area right here. Both of these horses are incredibly fast, and I want to have an actual stable and a secure place for them to be. So right over here, we're going to clean out this area, and we're actually going to build a horse stable and an area where I can start to get some cow and some pig crushers. I'm going to have some wool farming in there as well. So that's going to go in this area right here. So that's going to be our first build of the day. Now, our second objective of the day, we've got to purposely go out and find Shalllon, because we need to talk to him about this. We've got to find a way to get rid of the dark mark. It's not really working out for us. We also need to find out from Shalllon how we are going to get going on getting some income going. If we're going to be starting to set up a bunch of Blanco Bell franchises all over Randomcraft, we're going to need some startup capital for that. As much as I really dread this, we've got to go seek out and get advice from Shalllon. So first things first, I'm going to get my stuff together, and I think we're going to go over and we're going to start working on our horse stable building, and we're going to get that built first and foremost. Okay, and there we are. Here is our completed stables. I don't normally build with bricks a lot. It's one of the materials like prismarine I don't usually use. So I wanted to try to utilize a lot of that here in the build. And I tried to mix a bunch of different type of dark stones, kind of deep slate and black stone, with dark oak wood to kind of create this layered, very interesting style of roof. It's very different than anything that I've ever done before. And I kind of like it. I think it works. We have these nice deep stable areas. We can fit a bunch of horses and animals in here. And then there's a nice area over here. We've got plenty of space, and I have different things planned for this area. But there's a lot of room if I want to put like chests and barrels and store all kinds of different things up here. I'm going to do the detail work. I've got a bunch of materials left over to put some details on and beautify this. So I'm going to work on that now. We're going to finish this off, and we'll come back for the final walkthrough. Okay, the decorative finishes are done, and I'm liking even more how this is looking. I think this came out really nice. We have a bunch of decorative trees and different decorative items right here up in front. I brought all of my horses over. I've got my fastest horse, my second fastest horse, and my slowest horses. Now, the other thing that I've done, as you can see right here, is I've also added a whole bunch of items, some storage in here. I've got an automatic wool shearing farm happening right here, and I also have some cow and some pig crushers going on here. I don't know if we're going to need more down the road to support what we want to do, but we at least have 4 right here, 2 of each to start. So that completes our first build of the episode, our farmhouse slash stables to support all of our farming and our food production needs. So now that this is done, we've got to go find Shalllon when he's on, and we have got to start talking to him about how we can start to make some diamonds in the short term. So I've heard from Shalllon that unfortunately he is a little under the weather, not feeling so well, but he said that he left a message for me over by his main base called the Emerald Outpost over there. And as I was doing a little bit of exploring around the server, I came across one of these guys, the Allies, whatever they're called. I found one of these, and since Enigma put a patch on the server so that we could do ally duping, which is part of 1.19.1, I now have 4 of these guys. I've given them different farm items, and they are super helpful when I am clearing this farm. We are going to take one of my 2 horses over here. I have Rocket, or I have this guy who I also found, who is also very fast. So we're going to ride this guy over to Shalllon's Emerald Outpost, and we're going to see what Shalllon has left for us in terms of a message. And here we are coming up on the Emerald Outpost, and Shalllon has really been busy transforming this place since our end busting live stream fighting the end dragon. He's completely transformed this place. I think this is what we're looking for right here. Well, there's Shalllon. Random messages from Shalllon. Get your message book from the barrel. Okay, let's see. Enigma and Lag from the Mustache Man. Ooh, that must be for Dolan. For GamerFox. So let's see what the message is from Shalllon. Shalllon says, a random message made for the Fox Guy of Discovery Island. Final decision pending. Oh, come on, Shalllon. Hello, Fox. What can I say that I haven't said already? Lots, actually, all right? If you want to know what to do about... Ooh, the dark mark. Yes. What can we do? There's nothing I can do about it right now. What? I told you had no idea what was coming for you. So good luck with that. Ugh, great. All right, so no help from Shalllon there on the dark mark part. For general advice on what direction to take in Randomcraft, keep reading. When walking the path in Randomcraft, the easier path is not always the correct one, okay? A random doesn't build character by simply doing what's easy or convenient. Sometimes we gain the greatest fortunes by doing what is the most inconvenient. Oh, okay. Only after an inconvenient journey will we understand its merits. I mean, I don't really get what he's going after right here so far, but we still got more reading to do, I guess. So ask yourself, what would be the most inconvenient, most difficult, and hardest path for a random to take to reach their fortune? Ooh, okay, this is getting good. This is what we want. Seek the path however deep and however dark it may be. Oh, deep dark. Deep dark, it says. No matter what sleeping giants, guardians, or wardens of the darkness you might awaken on the way. Do this and you shall find a fortune waiting for you. All right. Well, that's pretty on the nose. What else we got here? Warning, this message will likely self-destruct in 5 seconds. Mwah. Oh, wow. That book wasn't kidding. It really did blow up. I guess word to the wise, watch out for messages from Shalllon, because they might explode. All right, well, I've cleaned up the mess over here as best as I could. Wow, that was interesting. I've never had an exploding message before. So, Shalllon's message was pretty straightforward, and it looks like we have a very specific place that we need to go build our first shop here in Randomcraft if we want to seek our fortune. And that place is the Deep Dark and this ancient city. And, oh man, I'm already looking at this and already, oh no. I mean, really? This is where he wants me to go? This is where he wants me to set up a shop down in here? He said inconvenient and the road less traveled. Mr. Barron said I have to listen to Shalllon. He's the one who knows, so I guess we're going to have to listen to Shalllon. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess we're going to set up a shop here in the Deep Dark. Oh. Okay, we got sensors all over the place down here. We've got wool, which is good, but there's just oh man. This place is scary. I'm going to have to do some serious scouting around in here and see if I can't find a safe place where we could maybe set up a shop down here. I'm going to get to work and see what I can find and do my very best not to set off any shriekers. Okay, I've taken some time and I've done some work down here in the ancient city. After a number of run-ins with the warden, I've cleaned out a number of shriekers along this path right here to the back, and I actually found an area right here near the back here. This area actually is just about the right fit for the shop that I want to build here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this existing building. I've got a whole new build that I'm going to put in there. I've got all the materials ready, and I'm going to build my shop. Now, I'm going to try to render this with shaders on it, so we'll see how it goes. If it looks okay, I will run it with the shaders. If it looks too dark, maybe we'll try to render without shaders. So here we go. Let's go into our second time lapse. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, and here we go. The shop is done, and oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. So this is inspired by a build by fellow YouTuber Savaris, who had a couple of different builds in a video, and one of them was a jail tower that resembled this, and I liked the look of it, and I thought it fit into the look of the ancient city down here pretty well. I adapted it, and I added a bunch of different personal changes of my own, like skulk and the skulk veins, and also some copper, and of course the big shop sign up in front. Now, getting over here may not be the most convenient because obviously it's an inconvenient shop, but getting in here and getting up is not too bad once you find it. I don't really have much yet. I've got to add a little more in terms of decoration down here. We got lots of skulk veins and skulk in here. As you can see, the skulk is kind of infecting the first floor, and it goes up a little bit here to the second floor, not too much. I think on the third floor over here, what I might want to put in is a feedback station. I may want to put a log so people can give me like Yelp reviews on my store. Hopefully they'll tell me it was a terribly inconvenient experience, so we'll have to see. And up here on the top floor is where my shopping is, and this is where my chests are, where people can buy things. This season, I'm going to be selling wood, so I have chests with all the different woods I'm selling. All the woods are here, and we have stock available. So after this video, I am going to be sending a note to the randoms that the store is going to be open and they can come buy their wood here. Now, I plan to sell Crimson and Warp stems, the netherwoods here as well, so I don't have any stock on those, but I have barrels available for them. They will be coming soon, and I'm also planning to sell Skulk and Skulk veins and maybe these Skulk sensors. There's tons of that down here that I could farm, but I don't know that I want to really tear apart this ancient city. I have to do some research and some R&D into Skulk farms where maybe I can drop mobs onto Skulk Catalyst to create Skulk Vein and Skulk itself. We'll have to see. We might be working on that as the season goes along. Well, I plan for it to be extremely inconvenient for my customers to get to the shop and to get to the shop items, which are located, of course, on the top floor of the building. But because I'm going to be coming down here checking stock and managing the store, I actually do need a convenient way up and down from the store, so I did create an employees only entrance right here so that I can get up and down from the surface very, very quickly. I've got bubble vaders here, so why don't we go up to the top and see what it looks like up there. Okay, so here we are at the employees entrance for the Inconvenience Store on the surface, and my original thought when I was putting this together was that this was going to be the customer entrance. People could take bubble vaders up and down, but then I realized that's way, way, way too convenient for them. This is an inconvenience store, so this is how I'm going to be getting up and down to the store. I'm going to be taking these bubble vaders, and this is the employees entrance only. Now, anybody can obviously just walk in and take the bubble vader, so I'm actually going to be securing these with redstone keys, kind of the way that I did the entrance to my lava mazes in my solo survival world, how you got in and out of the survival maze with a special key. I'm going to apply that here as well, and I'm going to secure these bubble vaders so only somebody with a key, i.e. me, can actually use these bubble vaders, because that's way too convenient. We need inconvenience. So we can follow the Inconvenience Store customers entrance path right over here. And so what I've done is I've actually created a path here on the surface, and I've added some ancient city elements up here right now. Here's a little bit of an ancient city rune. Here's another ancient rune right here. This is kind of an adaptation of a tower from the ancient city. We're incredibly close right here to our neighbor Claire. There is Claire's mountaintop right there. Now, as we come over the summit of the hill here, we then come to the customer entrance of the Inconvenience Store, and we can see Nimrul's village over there off in the distance. What I've done is I've actually created this whole little entrance area right here, again keeping the theme of the ancient city and bringing that up here, so we have a whole bunch of deep slate. And I brought one of those warden looking type of builds right here, and I brought that up as the entrance to the Inconvenience Store. And I can take this sign down because the Inconvenience Store is stocked and randoms can actually go in there and start making purchases. So what they will do is they're going to take the very inconvenient way right here. This is the original water stream that Shalllon and Nickaby and Claire put here on day one when they started with the live stream. And I thought, you know what, you really can't get any more inconvenient than having to follow this water column all the way down over there into that hole right there and then going all the way down through the cobblestone. It's just the most inconvenient way down to the store, and that is absolutely perfect. That's exactly what we want. You can't have an inconvenience store that's easy and convenient to get to, right? No, that's not the way it works. I have a very, very strong feeling that the randoms are really going to hate me for that. I have a feeling they're not going to be too happy with me about this, but you know what? The Shalllon said, I'm supposed to listen to Shalllon, and the Shalllon said, inconvenience. He said it has to be an inconvenience. It can't be easy. So that's what we're going to be doing. Is this going to work out? Am I going to get a whole bunch of sales? Is it going to be a complete catastrophe? Hey, I'm interested in your opinion. What do you think the outcome of the Inconvenience Store is going to be? Are we going to make some diamonds? Are we going to get some startup capital so we can start building our Blanc Bell empire? Or is this going to be a complete disaster? Let me know in the comments what you think. How are the randoms going to react to the opening of the Inconvenience Store? And with that, we will bring this episode of Randomcraft to a close. I hope you enjoyed everything that we did in this episode. We certainly did a lot, from visiting other randoms to building a horse stable to building our first shop here in Randomcraft. Amazingly enough, for everything included in today's video, there's a lot that I didn't even get to include. There's been some things happening on the server you're definitely going to want to come and see and find out what's been going on in the next episode for sure. As always, I thank you for taking the time to watch my video and follow me along on my survival Minecraft adventures. I appreciate your comments, so please let me know your thoughts about the video down below. Thank you for your support. I look forward to more great videos and more great Randomcraft content. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you again real soon.